So now a simple task is being given. Okay. In that task, what you have to do is you need three bodies. Okay. Anything more or anything less is needed. You needed three bodies, right? So I just click on Control N, new built-in coil. Don't say whatever was there. Whatever I had created earlier, I delete everything. I am just having materials now. Okay. Now, please try to understand how easy things are there. Now, I am having a new this thing over here. So, right click, 3D object. I create a cube, and ये cube को, as you all do remember, first I'll make it reset. I'll make it to go to origin. F दबा के I'll again bring it to the center. Scale say x50, y 0.5 and z50. And in order to it to be at origin, इसको if you want, you can make it minus 0.5 times नीचे, so that the top surface and your origin is aligned. Till here any problem, guys? Cube को select किया, F2 दबा दिया. This I can remove and इसको I can rename F2 दबा के and इसको बना दिया floor. So from materials, say any material. As of now, I am assigning. Okay. Baki ka whatever aesthetics and whatever you want to do, that we can do later on. Right now, just see how easy things are there. So I purposely click on floor. I click on add a tag. One tag is already there called as coin player. I add one more tag called as enemy player. Okay, दो ही tag चाहिए हमको, right? Okay. Right click, 3D object, cube. इसको GO game object underscore player नाम दे दिया. So wherever this cube is there, what is going to happen? This cube is going to behave as what? This cube is going to behave as what, guys? It is going to behave as a player. Okay, so I hope this much everyone knows. इसको 0.5 ऊपर रख देते हैं. Okay, and along with this, इसको एक rigid body. I'll just assign a rigid body, and I'll quickly give one material. Say this is the material which is given. इसको I'll quickly add a component, new script. Okay, and ये हो गया हमारा cube movement वाला script. Okay. Have a cube movement वाला basic script. In this, what do you have to write? Quickly, जल्दी जल्दी बताओ. What all things are there? Cube movement में क्या लिखना होगा over here? It is transform dot translate, very right. And over here, initially आप कर दोगे 0,0,0, and then here it will be say 5 times time dot delta time into input dot get axis का नाम horizontal. Okay, speed के साथ multiply already कर दिया. Control C. Here it will be jump, and jump वाले time let this be 10, and आगे it will be what? It will be vertical, right? Till here things are so far so good. Now click on the main camera. Just check how the main camera is there. Main camera proper नहीं था, तो just ensure कि you are able to see the main camera properly, and try clicking on play. You should be able to move the cube. Okay, cube move हो रहा है, right? First player work is done. Next, you want what? You want a coin. Let this thing be cylinder. GO game object underscore क्या आ गया यहाँ पर coin. Okay, so it is as of now at some other place. Let this thing be at origin. You can do the transformations and all those things. Right now on purpose, I am creating it a bit closer. What tag do I need to give, guys, to this person? इसको क्या टैग देना होगा मेरे को? So here untag की जगह it is coin player. Right click, 3D object, one more. Say the enemy over here is a spear. Okay, and I have one more enemy over here called as a spear. And इस spear को again you need to give a tag. You need to give tag what? Enemy player. Okay, I hope this much everyone knows now. यहाँ तक कोई problem नहीं है. Now the thing is, इतना हो गया. In one script itself you can do everything. If you want, you can have multiple scripts also. Okay. Now what do we have to do over here? अभी collision के लिए क्या करना बाकी था? Can you please help me with that? What is the function name? On collision enter. Okay. Now what we have to do? Again, as shared with you all, you are free to use what? You are free to use ChatGPT over here. So on collision enter. Okay, so my script is attached to whom? Attached to player. Okay, now here I have a game object. What is the tag given to the game object? Tagged what? Coin player. And what tags have we given, guys? Coin tag and enemy player, right? On collision enter, if the player collides with coin, coin should destroy. If it collides with enemy, player should destroy. Okay, script is attached to whom? Script is attached to the player. Okay, let us see what answer is being given to us. So on collision enter, I hope you all do know this part. We are taking other, सामने वाले को हम लोग बुला रहे हैं. Why have we not used on collision over here? On collision में what will you get? Guys, as I discussed earlier, private void on collision enter. एक केस में इधर collision के बाद here collision is written. Okay, when collision happens, who are the two bodies? One is called as or collider, and the second one is called as other. So in this function, whom are you passing? You are passing the other person or you are passing the self. In my case, script is attached to whom? Player को ही script attached है, right? If the script is attached to player, you need to send the other person. I hope this thing is clear. So here now comparison happens. If game object is what? Coin player. Whom should you this thing destroy? You are going to destroy other dot game object. Else check whether the game tag is what? Enemy player. Destroy क्या करना है आपको? खुद को destroy. Okay. So it's simple script. This much is there. Private on collision is written, and इसके ही next में when your void setup finishes, I just paste the same. I will just check my tag, what names I have given are proper. Okay, if everything is proper, what can you do now? You can just try to move. Okay, right now everything is a bit what we can say far away. So as you do try to move, किसके साथ collision हुआ अभी? Coin के साथ. तो destroy हो गया सामने वाला. If I now have a collision with enemy, कौन destroy होना चाहिए? Player. Player destroy हो गया. कितना टाइम लगा गेम बनने? Now what you have to do is you have to do some other task. For example, coin का movement. Coin के movement के लिए कहाँ पे script लगाना होगा? Coin के साथ. Okay. Now you can do one more thing. Now you can see if I do click on play. Okay. I am not or I am seeing things from far end. what you can do is you can have your camera directly on whom? On the player itself over here. So there are two options. Camera को drag and drop करो, कैमरा को डिसेबल कर दो, क्लिक ऑन द प्लेयर, राइट क्लिक एंड क्रिएट अ कैमरा. सो अब किसके अंदर कैमरा आ गया? कैन यू सी अ कैमरा? कैमरा इज इनसाइड होम, कैमरा इज इनसाइड द प्लेयर. Select the camera and then you can try moving the camera over here. Okay, now if you do try to click on play, what is happening? Wherever the game object is going, what happens is your camera is also going. Okay, I stop. Player को I just, जो मेन प्लेयर है, I just rotate it y direction के अंदर by -90. Okay, and then if you do try to click on play, you will find कि wherever the player is going, ये हो गया. and then इसके बाद क्या हो जाएगा? गेम भी डिस्ट्रॉय, कैमरा डिस्ट्रॉय, सब कुछ डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया. डन विद द गेम. क्या बाकी है अभी? नाउ यू हैव टू क्रिएट व्हाट? You have to create walls over here. I hope इतना कर लोगे. Till here everything is understood. Now help me in adding audio now. Okay, player जब enemy के साथ टच होता है तो कुछ error आना चाहिए, audio आना चाहिए, and when it touches, I'll just add audio. Okay, so from my PC also I guess you should be able to hear. Okay, now what do I want to add? Can you please help me in that? What do I want to add now? I want to add two audio. Okay, which are those two audios? एक enemy के लिए और एक coin collection के लिए. So on the internet, what we can do is, okay, you can say coin collection audio and free sounds है. So okay, this is the audio. Your audio should be there in wave or mp3 file. I download the audio. Okay, so say I have downloaded this. जैसे coin लिया वैसे ही क्या लिया हमने? enemy. अभी okay, say when you do die, this is the audio you want. Okay, तो ये दोनों audio I have. Now where is the audio? Can you please help me in understanding that? Audio कहाँ पर है? Audio is in downloads. Here where you are in your Unity asset. So go to the downloads. दोनों audio को you can select. Okay, you can drag and drop it in the assets over here. Done with the first part. Getting it or not getting it? Okay, now say in the same script you want to add audio. Okay, any idea? मतलब क्या? What would be the process that we have to follow? Audio के लिए क्या process होगा? Can you please help me in understanding that? Audio अगर चाहिए तो what all things would we be needing to do in the script? यहाँ पर कैसे कैसे काम होता है? On collision पे audio play करना है, that is very right. But audio हम देंगे कैसे script को? Because at the end script की मदद से you need to play, right? लोकेशन नहीं, क्या चाहिए? अब यहाँ पर ऑडियो आ गया है आपका. What is it that is called over here? यहाँ पर ये सब चीजों को क्या बोला जाता है? Component. So what do you need to add now? You need to add a component. So two things in audio. एक listener चाहिए जो सुनेगा. If you do click on the camera, is there an audio listener? Audio listener है क्या guys? Audio listener है, right? So you need two things. One is audio listener and second one is what? Audio source. So here in the player, click on add, and as soon as you try writing audio, there are these audio options. Do you have audio source somewhere? Okay, so whom are we attaching this? We are attaching it to the same player को ही. एक ही script के अंदर सब कुछ. Add component, audio source. Again add component, audio source. How many components did I add? 2. एक को नाम दे दिया यहाँ पर coin received, okay, and second को नाम what we can give over here is, ये coin received हो गया, and you can have this thing mail death sound. I hope ये बात आ रही है समझ में. Now do you see something written over here? ये क्या है? What does this thing mean? Play on away. By default ये क्या है? Tick that. क्या होगा as soon as you play your game? Getting it? So as soon as you start the game, your audio is going to speak. If you do not want that, you can remove, you can uncheck this play on awake wala. I hope ये बात आ गई समझ में. So how many audio sources we are having? We are having now 2 audio source. Okay. Now this should not mess. So here I guess वो issue तो नहीं आएगा. So what is the process? The process is you need to have a component. Was the component something जो आपको by default मिल गया या आपने ऐड किया? फॉर एग्जाम्पल ट्रांसफॉर्म ऐसा कंपोनेंट है जो बाय डिफॉल्ट, ओके, एज सून एज यू क्रिएट अ गेम ऑब्जेक्ट आपको बाय डिफॉल्ट मिल जाता है. हियर व्हाट इज इट? इट इज यू हु हैव एडेड. ओके, so here now you have to check these 2 things. Okay, so I am again writing the same thing over here. So now I have added 2 audio sources to the player, one for coin collection and one for player death due to enemy collision. ये कॉइन ही रिवॉर्ड है ना जिसको टच होते जाएगा वो. बाकी और एक गेम ऑब्जेक्ट रखना है तो यू कैन हैव मल्टीपल्स. ओके, now in the script guys, any idea what all things do we need to do now? script के अंदर क्या क्या करना पड़ेगा? Do you directly have the component over here? No. So you will have to do what? You will have to get the component and then it is very simple. ऑडियो को क्या करना है आपको अगर कोलिशन होता है? प्ले करना है, बस उतना ही है. So audio dot play, that is what you are going to execute. But let us try to see audio wala part. You have 2 audio sources on the player. Okay, you will need to reference both and play appropriate. So script में क्या दिया है? Can you see this thing over here? Play public. Okay, now see what happens. I just copy this. Okay, and I paste the same over here. What is that is declared over here? What is it that is declared over here? Here it is an audio source which is declared, right? Now what do you mean by public? Public का मतलब वहां पे शो करेगा. वेरी राइट, सेव किया, चले गए अभी वापस से गेम के पास. नाउ इफ यू डू स्क्रॉल डाउन जहां पर आपने स्क्रिप्ट लगाई हुई है, यू विल फाइंड नाउ व्हाट? यू विल फाइंड 2 थिंग्स ओवर हियर. दिख रहा है यहाँ पर कॉइन और डेथ. डू यू हैव बोथ द ऑडियो सोर्स? कॉइन वाले को ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करो कॉइन पे, डेथ वाले को ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करो. सो नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल ये दिखा, ये कॉइन वाला है, राइट? ये ऑडियो सोर्स को आई ड्रैग एंड आई ड्रॉप ओवर हियर. मिल गया ऑडियो सोर्स. सेकंड, डेथ वाले को आई ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप ओवर हियर. हो गया. अब काम किसका बाकी है? नाउ द वर्क विच इज लेफ्ट इज इन स्क्रिप्ट. यू हैव एडेड द सोर्स, you have declared the source, right? Now what you have to do is you now just have to play. Okay, if coin audio source is not equal to null, क्या करना है हमको उसको क्या करना है? We just have to play. Okay, so you can just copy this. The name of the audio source is coin audio source. You can see it is very simple. इधर coin के साथ है. Okay, so here it is what? It is coin audio source dot play function. Guys, getting this thing or not getting this thing? Similarly over here क्या होगा? it will be that audio source dot play. Okay, I hope these things are clear. Let us now try to see whether it works properly. So कॉइन के साथ कॉइन आ गया, डेथ के साथ. ओके, नाउ व्हाई वर यू नॉट एबल टू हियर? आपका कैमरा क्या हो गया, वो डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया, इसीलिए यू आर नॉट एबल टू हियर. इफ यू डू रिमूव द कैमरा आउटसाइड, ओके, से कैमरा को बाहर निकाल दिया, एंड नाउ इफ यू कोलाइड, ओके, enemy collision has happened and you should be able to hear. Again do a recheck. I guess the audio source is getting deleted, that is why you are not able to hear. Okay, that is the only problem. Here you can have an empty game object, वो कल बता देता हूँ, and that you can check. Okay, so I hope these things are understood. Okay, now what you can do is you can have multiple device these things, control D. We do not duplicate, instantiate करते हैं, ये I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay, do not duplicate anything. You can instantiate things. How we can instantiate, that I will let you know. Okay, then jump के लिए also you can have an audio. Okay, so you can see in one script itself I am able to complete everything. Okay, and the script is in front of you. Please do try. Okay, once everything is done, after that you can try, you know, all the aesthetics, but till that time please try you what we can say, do not try any aesthetics part over here. Okay, so now since everything is working, you can try doing that part. Okay, so this is there, I guess, for today. If anything is there, let me know. I guess this much is enough, because if you want that other things what are left, we can continue.